Welcome, foolish foodies and burger lovers. Tonight's story will satisfy that deep, primal craving you didn't even know you had. But beware, this one might leave a bad taste in your mouth. Just what's the secret ingredient in a K-patty? Let's just say, not all recipes are meant to be digested. Join me, and you might get a bite-sized hint at a horrifying truth.
The Krunchy Krab was known for its famous Krunchy Patty, a burger so delicious that people would travel from far and wide to get a taste. But one dark and stormy night, something went terribly wrong in the kitchen of this beloved establishment. A young chef named Kevin, who had recently moved to Narragansett, Rhode Island, took up a job at the Krunchy Krab. He was thrilled to work in such an iconic place, hoping to learn the secrets behind the famous Krunchy Patty. However, he was soon to discover that some secrets are best left hidden. Late one evening, after the restaurant had closed and the staff had gone home, Kevin stayed behind to clean up. The wind howled outside, and the rain battered the windows. Kevin's thoughts were interrupted by a strange noise coming from the freezer. Curious, he approached the cold room, his breath visible in the chilly air. As he opened the freezer door, he was greeted by an icy draft and an eerie blue glow emanating from a corner. There, beneath layers of frost, was an ancient chest. Kevin's heart pounded with excitement and fear as he opened the lid. Inside, he found an old leather-bound cookbook with the words Krunchy Patty, original recipe, embossed in gold on the cover. He flipped through the pages, his eyes widening at the strange, almost otherworldly ingredients listed. One ingredient in particular caught his attention: essence of the deep. The cookbook described it as a rare, powerful substance extracted from the heart of the ocean. Kevin couldn't resist the temptation to create the ultimate Krunchy Patty. Ignoring the warnings in the margins of the recipe, he followed the instructions meticulously. He gathered the ingredients, mixing and kneading with a fervor he had never felt before. As he cooked the patty, an unearthly aroma filled the kitchen, making his mouth water and his head spin. When the patty was finally done, it looked perfect. Kevin took a bite, and his senses were overwhelmed by the most exquisite flavors. But as he chewed, he began to feel a strange sensation. His vision blurred, and he felt as if he was being pulled underwater. He tried to resist, but the force was too strong. Suddenly, Kevin found himself standing on the ocean floor, surrounded by ancient glowing ruins. Strange, ghostly figures floated around him, their hollow eyes fixed on his. They spoke in haunting whispers, telling him that he had unleashed an ancient curse by using the essence of the deep. Kevin tried to run, but the ocean's grip tightened around him. The ghostly figures advanced, their whispers growing louder, more insistent. "Join us," they chanted. "Become one with the deep." Back in the Krunchy Krab, the morning crew arrived to find the kitchen in disarray. The freezer door was wide open, and Kevin was nowhere to be found. On the counter, they discovered the half-eaten Krunchy Patty, its unearthly glow now faded. The legend of the Krunchy Patty of horror spread quickly, becoming a cautionary tale among the locals of Narragansett. Some say that on stormy nights you can still hear Kevin's cries for help echoing from the depths of the ocean. And so, the Krunchy Patty of horror remains a dark chapter in the history of the Krunchy Krab, a reminder that some recipes are best left forgotten.